All right, welcome
So,
to
so
another.
this is this where you go or I
Yeah,
go
this is where
to start?
just whatever goes. Cheers. Yeah, Chuck has left us alone, and so we had
Yeah,
to figure out
yes.
something to record with no idea. So what we randomly decided was because Brian hasn't been on for a long period of time, and I've got a whole bunch of random bottles, he just puts numbers and doesn't put like codes like I do. I do like I don't know what is mine like P23 for the year dash and the sample number, so we have an idea. We can relate it back to the 23rd year and that number of the sample that year that I sent. Brian just
I'll be
puts
on. Whoa, whoa, whoa!
one,
You just put people to sleep. If I'm honest,
yeah,
like you just use like numbers and letters together. It's just
yeah.
like, whoa,
Patreon
what?
understands. Brian just puts 1 through like 10, and good luck. Hope you drink your 1 through 10 by the time the next 1 through 10 arrives. Otherwise, you got problems.
Which, in
Uh,
fairness, like isn't as often. Like I've been told basically that my bourbon shelf contributions aren't as was it needed. I think
yeah,
was the polite term you guys used to say, Brian, we would rather you not send stuff. But when I get the chance to, I number it 1 through 10.
yep.
And that's
So,
it. There's no code.
yeah. So I have a 1, I have a 1, I have a 3, I have 3. Notice they're the same color too. Like that didn't help. He apparently likes orange for his threes. I mean, you could
Who
change the
doesn't?
colors, but whatever. And then a 6. So we are going to see if I can figure any of these out. Brian does know what they are, and he has
No,
them.
no, no, actually, I don't. I know what the two ones are, but I don't know
Okay.
which is which based on your color. And obviously, the two threes are both orange. I know what the two threes are, but I don't know which one is which. But I do know what the six is. So
Yeah.
we're gonna actually, I'm pretty sure we can figure this out.
Yeah.
But
And then on top of the fun,
we are willing to put our bourbon
yeah.
tasting prowess on display,
Yeah.
which is much probably
Yeah.
less
It'll just be fun.
meaningful than it should.
Yeah.
And yeah, we'll see if we can actually figure this out. I
Yeah.
think we
And,
can.
and then to have even more fun, you apparently just mixed everything up completely, so you don't even have them in any order whatsoever. And yeah, that's what I thought. So we're not
Yeah.
going to be tasting the same thing at the same time because
If you want, I mean, I label the bottom of them. I can do that.
I mean,
But I think this is going to be fun.
yeah, we're just
All
gonna
right,
go with it.
people. This is like
You,
Brian's House of Horrors right
yeah,
here. Like
pretty
that's what's
much.
happening right now. Like this is save this for Halloween, people.
So yeah, so I can say my tasting notes, and then since Brian knows at least what the bottles are, he can like kind of hint at what he thinks might
Mm,
be it and match up
mm.
with his, I guess.
I know what that
So,
is.
so one has a really light nose, but is charcoaly.
Hmm. Now, when you say one, like what's one? Pink one, yellow one. Oh wait.
They're both pink one, and whatever
Ah, dang.
that
Okay.
is terrible. Maybe that'll help you. I don't know, but it is syrupy, like uh infused feeling.
Okay. No, I think I know what that one is. I think I'm actually tasting it right here.
It's really viscous, but in like a molasses way, not a oily way, like
Well,
a
and I like
sugary.
molasses actually.
Yeah.
Like I like the molasses, like that's oak molasses, not just like aged outside in the hot summer molasses.
All right. So this next number one is good. It's got a nice, robust
Yeah, it
nose.
does.
It
Mm.
is very spice forward. It's got a little bit of oak and caramel on the back. That, yeah, I know what that is. Yeah, that's a 1792. That is easy. I don't know what that other number one is, though. Holy cow. That is a Brian special, is what that is. All right, number three here. Sweet sugary nose. Interesting. Okay. Comes in with a lot of spice. I get a grapefruit note. That's different. Maybe, ooh, maybe that's a little banana. Maybe an Old Forester.
Could be.
It's got a little spice to it. Maybe an Old Forester barrel strength. All
Possibly.
right. The other number three here. Dusty-ish. This one's also got a little banana nose on it. What the heck? Put two Old Foresters.
Oh, if anyone's going to put two old foes in a lineup, you know
Yeah.
it's me. Hmm.
I'm excited for you to try the 1924 because you're going to hate it because it doesn't taste like any Old Foe because it's early times.
If I ever taste an old foe that I don't like, and I like early times. Thank you very
Yeah.
much. Early times, bottle and bond all day, buddy.
Ooh, this one is very syrupy, molasses, brown sugar. That's really
Ooh,
good and not in a bad way like some of yours have been.
hey, now, be nice, be nice.
Three is good. So I'm going
So,
to go with the first one's the Olfo barrel strength. Second one, I would say like an Olfo 1910, maybe. I don't know. They're not that syrupy.
neither one of
So
those is in this lineup.
interesting.
Do
I
you
don't
want to
know.
know what is in this lineup? Are we
Hold
at
on.
that point? Okay.
We got number six still. Ooh, number six is the best. I want to say. All right. So what do I have in the lineup?
Okay. Ooh, what do you have? Okay.
Yes.
Henderson, apple. Um, totally joking. But David, that is delicious. Rachel enjoys it. I do on occasion. When I want something with breakfast. So let's see here. You have. Do you want these randomized?
Yeah, just random.
Okay. You have an Ezra Brooks cast strength
Okay.
single barrel store pick. You have a Ben Holiday soft red wheat bottle and bond. You have a Law's Origins 10-year 4 grain. You have a Ben Holiday bourbon Rickhouse strength, which is kind of what they call their barrel proof.
Okay.
Not soft red wheat, but just the traditional bourbon. And you have a 1792 single barrel store pick.
Okay. So this one is 1792. I'm gonna go three. The grapefruity one is the 80 laws. All right. What else did I have? I had two Ben Holidays.
Yeah, you had the soft red wheat, which is their more wheated
Yeah.
bottle bond, 100 proof.
Uh-huh.
Then you had their traditional bourbon cast strength, which I don't recall. I think that was like a
Hmm.
116-ish proof.
And then an Ezra Brooks.
And then Ezra Brooks cast strength single barrel store pick, which was spoiler alert if you haven't seen the well, I guess that was only on the Patreon channel, but that was one of
Yeah.
my most disappointing pours of 2023. I passed on some other allocated stuff to try that one.
Okay.
Wish I could have a mulligan on that.
So three non-grapefruity is the Ezra Brooks. One is the Ben Holiday non Rickhouse, and six is the Ben Holiday Rickhouse.
Dude,
Got it?
Yeah, so ones are 1792 and Ben Holiday soft red wheat. Threes are Law's Origin and Ezra Brooks. And six is the Ben Holiday bourbon Rickhouse strength, which you
All right.
say is your top,
Yes.
correct? Okay, so if you were to order these, what order are you putting this in?
So first, I got to show you something Chuck and I found out because I don't know how to get rid of it anymore. I do this. That's right, because I won. Oh, shoot.
What doesn't do it?
It's just for me for some reason. If anybody knows how to get rid of that, let me know in the comments below. Cheers. It's on soon. Yes.
And I'll send you a sample of the Ezra Brooks calf strength.
Send you a sample of 1924.
Alrighty, well, so anyway, fun blind flight here. TJ, what are your takeaways?
The Ben Holiday's good. I don't think it's as good as people are claiming it is. So be careful. I think it's one that if you're gonna see on the shelf, definitely pick up a bottle, but don't expect, what some people are claiming, the Weller killer. I don't think it's that good. But it's one that if I ever, make my way out to Joplin, Missouri, and I happen to go by the distillery on the way there, I would gladly stop and pick
Now,
up a bottle.
the distillery would not be on your way from where you're at, but it could be with a like 2.5 hour to 3 hour detour.
If I'm the one driving, nobody knows the difference. So
That's
there you
right.
go.
All right. Sorry, I interrupted your takeaways here. Continue.
I was just gonna say, like, we all look for those distilleries that are local and small that we want to support. Mine, because of my neck of the woods, is Starlight. I think you got a great one with Ben Holiday. I would be checking them out and supporting them and building them up more than 80 laws all the way out in Colorado. Just saying.
No way. Okay, if you're in Denver, like you got to go to 80 Laws. They do like what I love about them is experimental stuff up the wazoo. Like they've done amazing stuff. And I've personally talked with 80 Laws and it was just like, yeah, we did that. We know that's good. Now I
All
want to do
right.
something else.
So there's your flight for
So
Patreon. Your two best 80 laws versus your two best Ben
I've
Holiday. Let's get it and narrow down what Brian should support.
I've consumed the best ones because they don't like repeat. Like he's like, yeah, we did that. We're not doing that again. And I'm like, no, do that again.
Well,
Um,
let the guys at 80 Laws know. Be like, hey, we got a bourbon channel. We're gonna put you up against Ben Holiday.
I need
It
to
and
like
that's gonna determine where I
they did
spend my
some type
money.
of like chocolate finished one that was amazing one
Hmm.
time. They did one finished in like some type of orange liqueur barrels that
Yeah.
we loved, by the way. Go check out whatever. Link that video. Go find it from four
I have to
years
go
ago.
back 2.5 years.
I know, right? So yeah, no, we've loved some of their experimental stuff. That's what's awesome about 80 Watts, and I love it because
Yep.
they're just always doing something new. Ben Holiday, though, if you're in the KC area, go a little bit north, 30 minutes, support them. They do great work. Honestly, their soft red wheat didn't go great in this lineup, but that's actually one I enjoy as a daily
Yeah.
drinker. Their Rickhouse proof stuff is great. I'm going to echo what TJ said is I've heard amazing things about their soft red wheat Rickhouse and their bourbon Rickhouse. This bourbon Rickhouse did fairly well for us. But if I'm recalling, those are mostly single barrels.
Hmm.
So you're going to get a fairly wide variance on those. So they are going to be hit or miss. But from what I've heard with people, like, is if you hit on a Ben Holiday Rickhouse proof, either soft red wheat or bourbon, like they're just amazing.
Yep.
I feel like we got a pretty good one here, but as far as a Weller foolproof killer, no.
Yeah.
But I've heard from others that they found some that they swear by as just as good as Weller foolproof. So
Yep.
there you go.
All right. Well, it was a fun lineup, and we'll see you next time. Cheers.
Power bourbon.